Hello everyone, my name is Horvat and welcome to a new video update here on TradingView, where I want to update some charts on the FX market, and also I will take a look later on crude oil. So on euro dollar, actually we posted this chart, this analysis a few weeks back. I was expecting more weakness after a bounce into wave 4 towards this trendline resistance, and then was looking lower into fifth wave. So this trendline resistance actually played out a very important role here, and market, as you can see, is now in a fifth wave of decline. Now from here, what I see is that there are a lot of traders, investors becoming very aggressively bearish on euro. So normally this happens in a fifth wave of decline. Okay, so I would not be surprised to see market reversing higher, at least in 3 waves. So on a pullback here, watching out at this resistance line would be very important, and also at this former wave 4 swing high at 1.2 level. So I think that market could recover here back to those levels, but I'm still not sure if this is really going to be a wave 4, or is this going to be a new bullish trend. However, if we see just very strong impulsive 5-wave reaction through 1.2 level, then clearly I will aggressively turn back, looking higher on euro dollar. But if market will recover very slow, very choppy, then this could be a wave 4, and I will continue to look for more weakness. So what I see on other markets, this is also very important, especially on dollar yen, is that there are already some pairs that are showing potential dollar pullback, which means the dollar could maybe face resistance and we will see lower prices. And dollar yen, for example, is a very good example here, because we have 5 waves to the downside, okay, which means that dollar yen maybe already found a top here, and it suggests that euro dollar could sooner or later find a base. So when it comes to trading, I don't want to be positioned long on the euro dollar, but rather I will look at the pairs where I see dollar already weakening, and this is dollar yen. And if I label this chart, you can clearly see that there is 5 waves of decline. So I would be expecting more downside after this current development, which appears to be a pullback. So watch out for resistance around 110 up to 110.50. Okay, so this is zone from where will be expecting a new drop this week. Also, when it comes to old school analysis, it's very important. I'm looking here at daily chart, and what I see, despite labeling a triangle here, what I see is that actually there are swings from the upper side of the range to the lower side of the range, and from the lower side of the range to the upper side of the range. So even if we ignore the Elliott wave counts, what we see is that market actually traded up into this resistance line, and now it's reversing lower. So there is room for much more weakness here to the lower side of the range if we consider the old school technique. Okay, and because we have 5 waves fall on the intraday charts, this makes bears even more interesting. And also, when it comes to trading, I will not be looking only on dollar yen. I want to see what is going on other correlated markets. So for example, if we take a look on 10-year US notes here, what we see is that actually this reversal last week occurred from after this wave 5, which reached equality level compared to wave 1. So it appears that market is completing this 5-wave cycle to the downside, and that we are turning bullish. Also, we are breaking this very important trendline resistance, which suggests that we are in a wave A, and that we will see more upside in minimum 3 waves, like an ABC formation back to the area for former wave 4. And this is actually positive for our bearish outlook on dollar yen, where we see already prices breaking to the downside, because if 10-year US notes are headed to the upside, then dollar yen could come under pressure. And you can see the correlated chart here. You can see 5 waves up on 10-year US notes unfolding, while we have seen a very nice aggressive breakout through this upward channel. So I think that dollar yen has room for more weakness, and 10-year US notes confirms this fact. Also, what I like is to look at stocks, and if we take a look at the DAX, is actually we've seen a very nice decline, okay, last week through this trendline support. So it looks like that we have a deal with the risk of sentiment. So 10-year US notes found a new bullish cycle, maybe had it even higher, while DAX came under pressure. We see also stocks trading at resistance, so I would not be surprised if we will see even more weakness on DAX. And if we switch to even lower time frame charts here, let's say 30-minute, we can see here nice ABC recovery right into this trend line resistance that was broken last week. So ideally, this is a correction and that we will see more weakness here. So this actually again confirms the fact that Japanese yen could be acting very strong and that we could see not only dollar yen weakening, but also there are very important price actions going on yen crosses. So actually this is euro yen that we updated you a few weeks back. So we were looking to the downside, and it seems that we are now in a wave 3 here. There is room for much more weakness, but watch out for pullbacks. I see nice resistance here around 129. So if we see these levels tested there, then I would be expecting even more weakness here. Also, the one that is interesting is New Zealand against the Japanese yen. We also posted this one some time back. So it was a flat formation here in a wave 2. Maybe not wave 2, maybe it was wave B, but still there's room for more weakness, and it appears that this trend is now bearish as long as we are trading beneath 77.50. Also, what I said that I want to take a look on crude oil because there was a very aggressive sell-off actually last week. So we have been warning about potential reversal on crude oil because we had 5 waves to the upside, and also there was a divergence between wave 3 and wave 5 highs. Also potential wedge was unfolding back then here in a 5th wave, and normally if this is an ending diagonal, then you know that price will come back to the starting point of an ending diagonal, which was actually here around $60 per barrel. And since we have seen a very strong decline, as you can see here, back towards this trend line resistance, I think that there can be some pullback coming in from that levels, but then I would be expecting even more downside because this is only first leg of a minimum 3-wave decline. So even if this is not major top of crude oil, but only a temporary pullback, which I think it is, then we still need ABC to the downside. Okay, so this is wave A, expecting bounce for wave B, and then room for more weakness for wave C to take us back to the area of a former wave 4. So watch out also for more weakness on crude oil. Okay, traders, thank you very much for your attention. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please make a commentary below this post. And also what I want to say is that there are a lot of traders who are only positioned or focused on one market, like cryptocurrencies. I receive a lot of emails and questions about the cryptocurrencies lately, but I don't see any big opportunities on cryptocurrencies at the moment. Okay, there can be ahead, but still we need some more confirmations. So as a trader, as a professional trader, I think it's very important that you try to understand that there are a lot of markets where are opportunities, maybe better than in cryptocurrencies. So for me, I like to trade stocks, I like to trade commodities, treasuries, and FX, okay, and even metals. So actually it's important for me to look at different markets and watch out for good wave structure and maybe look for opportunities there, and not be focused only on one market, like only cryptocurrencies. Or for example, when I started trading, I was looking only at the euro dollar every day. Okay, but opportunities do not occur on one market each day. They can occur very good opportunities on different markets. Okay, so make sure to not be focused only on cryptocurrencies, because there are I know that there are a lot of cryptocurrencies traders here up there on TradingView. So try to focus also on some other markets. Okay, traders, thank you very much and have a good day. Bye.